Hello, dear students. Our today's topic components of physical fitness. There are five physical fitness components, and each component has its own importance in different games and sports. First is strength. Strength can be defined as the amount of force a muscle can exert. It is very essential component for games and sports. There are two types of strength. First is static strength, means force exerted against resistance but no movement. For example, arm wrestling, powerlifting, pushing wall, etc. And the second one is dynamic strength, means force exerted causing change in body position. There are three types of dynamic strength. First is maximal strength. Maximal strength means quality of muscle to contract forcefully. It is also known as a power and it can be measured through attempts and powerlifting. It is required weightlifting, throwing, wrestling, etc. And the second one is explosive strength. It means the ability of muscles to perform forceful movement at quickest possible time. It is required in jumping activity and also in those games and sports where very fast and powerful responses are required, and it is measured by dynamometer. And the last one is strength endurance. It means the ability to overcome resistance under fatigue condition, and it is required for the long distance races, swimming, road cycling, and mountaineering, etc. And it is measured through chin ups. The second component is speed. Speed means it is the ability to move as fast as possible, and we can say it is the capacity for covering a certain distance in a minimum possible time. There are four types of speed. First is reaction time, means time taken by the body to respond immediately after the stimulus. The second is acceleration, means time taken by the body to reach maximum speed. And third one is speed of momentum, means quickness of the complete action or movement. And the last one is locomotive ability. It is the ability to move fast with change of direction. The next is endurance. It means the ability to resist fatigue, and it is required for almost all major games like football, hockey, basketball, handball, etc. And there are two types of endurance. First is short term anaerobic muscular endurance. It is the activity as performed in the absence of oxygen with the help of storage energy and muscular glycogen, and it is required for almost all games and sports like tennis, badminton, handball, basketball, volleyball, middle distance races, etc. And the second one is long term aerobic and cardiovascular endurance. It means the combination of circulatory and the respiratory system which provides continuous energy for workout. It is required for long distance races, road cycling, cross country and marathon races and football, etc. The next one is flexibility. Flexibility means ability of joint to move in the maximum range, and there are two type of flexibility: passive flexibility and the active flexibility. First is passive flexibility, means ability of joint to move in a maximum range with external help, for example stretching with partner. And the second is active flexibility. It means performed without external help or self movement of a part to maximum range. There are two type of active flexibility. First is static flexibility, means performed from stationary position, for example chakrasana and toe touching, etc. The next is dynamic flexibility. It means performed while in motion or movement. This is required for gymnastics and diving, etc. And the last one is coordinative ability or agility. It means ability to change the entire body position in space rapidly with accuracy and speed. There are five type of coordinative ability. First is Adaptive ability means modification of motor activity on the basis of comparison or changing condition while performing activity. The second is balance ability to keep body or its parts in a relatively stable position. Next is cobbling ability means to put partial movement together into more complex movement. Kinesthetic ability means to realize kinesthetic and dynamic features of movement. Next is rhythm ability. It means enables to grasp motor movement and express that movement in very coordinated way with graceful action. Last is orientation ability. It means practice of coordinative exercise to respond a complex movement and activity. Thank you.